Okay, so the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 FE has been out for a little while now in some parts of the world, but it doesn't seem it's as welcomed as its predecessor, the regular Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. And I wanted to just kind of chat about that. Let's jump into it. Now, the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite has been such a major success that obviously Samsung wanted to craft something still in that mid-range category and see if it can capture the same amount of success that the Tab S6 Lite did. And of course, when I say mid-range, that also entails that there will be compromises, right? So things that are not available on the mid-range but are available on the flagship, and things are available on the mid-range but not available on the budget tablet. So they were making a bunch of compromises, and we knew that from the get-go. I actually made a bunch of videos where we were kind of speculating, both in the video and also in the comment section, trying to guess or hope for some of the features that will be available and the price point. We were all talking about the price point and really hoping that it would hit that perfect price where everyone can kind of jump in and afford it. One of the major reasons why the Tab S6 Lite was and is still successful is just where it was priced at, based off of the performance, the specs, what it has to offer, versus, the price that you're paying for it. It's a really good value tablet. So our hope was that the next mid-range tablet, whether it be the successor to the regular Tab S6 Lite or just another Tab S7 like they're doing in this case, which is the Tab S7 FE, would kind of do something, kind of mirror what the current Tab S6 Lite is doing and, encapsulate a lot of the key elements that made the Tab S6 Lite successful. Most importantly, the price. And it seems the Tab S7 FE is not doing that. Again, I don't know how much it's going to cost when it gets to the US, but people in Europe and also in India, my good people from India and Europe and parts of the world where the Tab S7 FE is available, they're just not fans of that price point. And that is causing the sales of this tablet not to hit as high as we all had hoped and we all had been looking forward for it to hit. Now, you take a look at the tablet itself, it's not a bad tablet, right? At least based off of the specs that we have right now. I personally don't have one. I'm still waiting for it to be out so that I can buy one. But so far, from what we know with, from the chipset, which is a Snapdragon 750G, that is a proper mid-range chip right there, and performance from what I read online and some of the videos that I've seen, apparently performance is actually pretty good, and that was expected. Of course, you have that 4 gigs of RAM, which is kind of disappointment for some, but you can understand it because you have the option to go to a 6 gigs of RAM, which is fine for me. Again, I just want the overall performance to just be great. The display is an LTPS or a TFT, of course. A lot of people were actually hoping for an AMOLED display, which again, Samsung's not trying to kill the regular Tab S7 line, right? So it only makes sense that they would go for kind of a slightly lower quality display when compared to the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. So they'll go with something like a TFT. But anyway, so you have that display, which is not bad also. It's a 1600 by 2560 4D resolution. And the tablet itself, of course, stands at 12.4 inches, which is the same size as the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Oh, and by the way, if this is your first time visiting, well, welcome to the channel. Of course, I'm really hoping that you enjoy the content so far. And if you are enjoying the content, please do me a huge favor. Hit both the like and the subscribe button there. It's a huge boost to this channel. Again, I truly appreciate that. All right, so even though I'm okay with the different RAM levels, right, so the 4 gigs and the 6 gigs, I've seen tablets do very well with 4 gigs. And in this case, of course, you do have the option to go up to 6 gigs. My disappointment in terms of storage is the base internal storage. Now, granted, it is expandable. It's an Android tablet where you could just stick in a micro SD card and be able to expand that storage. But it would have been nice to have that base storage at 128 gigs. Again, not necessarily a big deal, really. The camera base, again, off of specs, I don't own one. I believe 8 megapixel for the main camera and 5 megapixel for the front camera. So something pretty similar to what you have on the current Galaxy Tab S6 Lite there. The S Pen doesn't have all of the extra features you would have on the normal, maybe not a normal, on the, you know, top tier S Pen you get from the Tab S7 and the S7 Plus, right? But still the standard S Pen, which on its own is already a very, very nice stylus. Samsung makes very, very good styluses. It's fast charge capable at up to 45 watt, which is also a very good thing. I doubt that that comes in the box. So this tablet has some solid specs. I'm not saying it has top specs because it's not supposed to be a top tier tablet, but it has some pretty good specs for something that is considered a mid-range, right? So where did it go wrong, or where is it going wrong? Why is it not as popular as the current one? Because technically it's an upgrade, you know, in terms at least of performance you get. Granted, there are people who don't like larger tablets, but you get more screen real estate, you get a better performance, you know, you get probably better battery life, you get a lot of things added to this tablet. In my personal opinion, and I'm sure many of you would agree, or many of you will probably typing this in the comment section, things go wrong as soon as we hit that price point, right? Just the price. I don't know if Samsung is working on a strategy, you know, in terms of the marketing strategy, in terms of price and how they're going to price it in the US. But it seems to me as the delivery of that, you know, the delivery of that price point to the European market just wasn't very welcomed. Same with the Indian market, right? I'm really looking forward to seeing what Samsung is going to do when it hits the US market. Generally, when things hit, you know, this market, when it comes down to tech and, you know, tablets or just mobile tech in general, they are, you know, we are lucky that they are generally cheaper here. So I'm certainly hoping that that marketing strategy includes something that is, you know, executed in a way where they can make up some of the, I don't want to say faux pas, but I just want to say they didn't really set the price where people really want it, at least based off of the comments that I've gotten from multiple videos and just online or forums. People are just talking about the price on this thing. So my hope is that when they come here, they price it right, so that they can kind of just make it up, and hopefully more people will then jump in and go ahead and start buying this. That's just my humble opinion, and I don't want to bash this tablet because I don't have it, right? And if you've been watching for a while, then you know that I've been excited to get this tablet since day one. I still am. You know, it's too bad I don't have access to it now, but I'm still kind of looking forward to it so that I can review it and really share with you what my true thoughts are on this tablet here. Just figured I'd just drop this video, kind of chat with you all about this. I would love to catch your comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. Just comment and let me know how you feel, what you think would happen with the price when it hits the US, what you expect or what you're hoping that price would be here in the US. So with that being said, I'm going to catch you in the comment section, and I'm also going to catch you in the next video. Then up until that next video, of course, as always, stay safe out there.